Hello everyone. Just want to share an update on the mod I previously did on one of my other videos where I'd modded a Krell S1200. I got all the lights out on this one. I normally like to have it on, or where you can see it working or whatever, but we're having a lightning storm here, and since the days I worked at a TV shop, I was a VCR tech. Every time we had a lightning storm, you just have a slew of TVs come in, so even though it's kind of rare and you don't think about it happening to you, it does happen to a lot of people, believe me, because it'd about fill up the TV shop every time they had a lightning storm. So ever since then, I've been pretty precautious. I try to unplug everything, if I see a lightning storm coming. So back to the mod. What I previously did was I replaced the factory output surface mount caps with Nichicon ES series, which is a really good signal cap. I replaced just the caps in the signal path, to be clear. And and the ES is a through hole, so I kind of made them fit as per in the last video. But after letting it burn in, it ended up making it sound worse than the original did. So I pondered the reasoning of why that could be, and it turns out the factory caps have about 5 ohms each. And there's like 2 in each positive and negative rail of each signal path, so that's adding like 10 ohms. And the ES series was almost 0, which was adding almost nothing, maybe 1 ohm or something like that. So I was guessing that this was probably being used as a buffer, and by me putting in the ES series was actually unbalancing the output section. It just it's kind of messing up the equation. Whatever the engineers designed for this, it was kind of throwing it off, in other words. So I took the ES series out, put back in the factory caps, and so another mod I previously did to that, which I'd shared, is I put Nichicon VR series on the positive and negative 18 volt supply. I tacked them across the regulation, and they previously had 6600 VRs on the output section. So this adding this ended up being like 10,000 now, and theoretically that's 50% upgrade. So should make them sound a little bit better bass wise, and it did slightly, but it wasn't really night and day better, just barely noticeable, a little bit better bass. So I wanted to better that, so what I did, I took the VRs out, and in their place I tacked in the same value Nichicon KW series and 3300 microfarad 50 volts. I think that's right on the voltage. So in case you want to try it. But in addition to just replacing it, I also hot glued the top to the metal chassis. Now when you glue a cap, it actually reduces the vibration of the cap, so it turns a cap into actually a better cap due to the reduced vibration. So and a lot of manufacturers used to do this years ago, especially back in the hi-fi days. But over time it would cause them service problems because the glue would sometimes become conductive or sometimes corrosive, damaging the boards. And in addition to that, servicers had to deal with glue when they was just taking out a cap. So this caused all kind of service issues over the years. So pretty much everybody quit doing it, just like they quit doing a lot of things during the hi-fi days that they used to do back then, versus now. Like hardly anybody ever has circuits with no caps in it. It's just a lot cheaper to do that. And since nobody does it, everybody just puts caps in it. But that's kind of a side note there. But that's pretty much why they quit doing it. But they knew it made a difference. That's why they did it back then. And so now this made a huge difference. I mean, I was really surprised. It's better bass, better dialogue, better clarity, just a noticeable difference. So this mod is worth doing in my opinion, and it's very simple. Just tacking the positive and negative 18 volt supply lines. Just make sure you don't put them in backwards, you know, but it's got the positive and negative mark on the bridge. So just tack them across the bridge, and it should be good to go. So just wanted to share this with you guys, and hope it helps somebody out. Y'all have a good one.